And welcome to the first video in a series of videos talking about Omnifocus 2 and how to use the application. This is a fresh install of the recently released Omnifocus 2 task management application. And Omnifocus was developed around the getting things done philosophy. And with getting things done, it's always talked about that you should have an inbox where anything that comes to mind or anything that accumulates that needs to be processed should go directly into an inbox until it has time to be processed and then actioned upon. So Omnifocus has an inbox right here in the left-hand column. And when you first install Omnifocus and you're getting it set up, you should take a few moments and just dump out any tasks or projects or anything that just needs to be done, so it's out of your mind and you don't forget about it. So there's two ways of adding a task into Omnifocus's inbox. First, up in the toolbar, you can click New Action, or you can simply press the return button on your keyboard. And this will pop up an untitled task that is ready for you to input the data on. Now, my daughter has a school field trip coming up, and I know that there's things I need to do to prepare her for this. So the first thing I'm going to do is type in plan for Michaela's field trip. And then after I'm done typing in the title, I know I'm going to come back to this, so I'm just going to hit the return button. The return button closes out and saves the task for me. Now I also know that I'm low on milk, so I want to create another task that says buy some milk. Now you'll notice that there's some options on the right below where I just typed in buy some milk, such as project and context and due dates. You'll also notice over here in the right hand column that there is what's called the inspect tool, and this is where we can add options such as the title, if we want to install or apply any project or context to it, give it a due date, make it a recurring task, or even add some general notes about it. We really don't have to worry about that right now, but what I'm going to do is simply hit the tab button, not once but twice, and go over to context. Context is something we're going to discuss in more detail later, but right now I just want to add a context of grocery store. Okay? So now what I did is basically I grouped this task with the option of grocery store. So when I look at grocery store down the road, this task will be listed under it, which is buy some milk. This is helpful when you're at the grocery store. You can look at the context grocery store and see everything that you need to pick up while you're there. So this is just some general ideas of how to add actions in Omnifocus 2. In our next video, we're going to be discussing taking a task and converting it into a project, and also creating projects from scratch.